In a 4:1 verdict, the Supreme Court of India on Monday upheld the central government's decision of 2016 that demonetized 500 and 1,000 rupee notes. There's also a minority dissenting view in which Justice B.V. Nagaratna has differed with the majority on all the issues raised in the case. The Supreme Court's written order is not public as yet, but here are the quick highlights of the majority and minority rulings from the oral pronouncement by the bench. There's a particular section of the Reserve Bank of India Act that was the basis of the petitioner's challenge, and that is Section 26(2), which says that on the recommendation of the Reserve Bank of India's board, the central government can demonetize any series of banknotes of any denomination. The argument was that the section uses the word any. So, the central government could not have demonetized all 500 and 1,000 rupee notes, but only a particular series of notes. The majority didn't agree with this argument. It said that a restrictive meaning cannot be given to this provision and the central government can exercise the power for all series of banknotes. Just because the last 2 times demonetization was done via legislation doesn't mean the government cannot exercise this executive power. On other issues too, the majority agreed with the government. It held that the period that was granted to citizens to exchange currency was reasonable. Just because a certain policy decision causes hardship doesn't make it unlawful, and the 2016 decision satisfies the test of proportionality. The minority view, however, came out very strongly against the way demonetization exercise was carried out by the government. It held that there was no independent application of mind by the Reserve Bank of India. The entire exercise was carried out in 24 hours. The proposal emanated from the government and not the RBI, and so it violates Section 26(2). If the decision to demonetize is proposed by the government and when it concerns all notes, the process has to be done via a legislative process. The Parliament, which is the centre of democracy, cannot be left aloof in the matter of such critical importance, Justice Nagaratna said. For more implications on the Supreme Court's verdict, tuned into PQ Prime.